Finally, the heat has been turned up and Wumi has no way to escape this one. She had no other option than to find a way to get DNA done. Yes, you heard it clearly. DNA. The same DNA that she claimed she was not going to do. The same DNA that she said she's not interested in. The same DNA that she, her family member, and a group of wicked crew, her coven members, the same DNA that they rejected, that they said they were not going to do. Wumi has finally done DNA. Now, who do you think the father of Liam is? You're about to find out. This is serious. This is deep. This is deep. This is quite unfortunate that Wumi held on to this for this long. For what? To what end? What purpose was that for? Wumi, this is your end. This is your end. This is the end of Wumi, Cynthia Adebanjo. What you did to Mohbad, you will be dealt with. You will be dealt with. Karma will surely visit you. There is no hiding place for the wicked. In fact, what Wumi did behind, secretly, to make sure that nobody knows or gets wind about this DNA, will shock you. But all that she did, because people out there, both the laboratory, people in the laboratory, because they wanted to make sure that Mohbad gets justice, they knew that the gameplay of Wumi, to make sure that her name is not registered as the person seeking for DNA, because it's all over social media, she tried to meander away. She tried to maneuver away. She tried to hide her identity and hide the identity of the little boy. But unfortunately for them, Mohbad's mother, you know the woman, she's only interested in what she stands to gain and get. Help has finally broken loose. What they do not want us to know, we are now aware of it. We are now aware of it. We are now aware of it. I want you to pay attention to this one from the beginning till the end. You're about to hear what you have never heard before. This will blow your mind. So finally, it has been proven, it has been shown, it is now out. DNA paternity test that we have been seeking for. Can you now see that standing firm is important? If we did not stand firm behind Mohbad's father, we will not get to where we are. We have rattled Wumi, we have rattled her, we have rattled all of them. All of them have been rattled. There is no hiding place, I repeat, for the wicked. We have shaken, we have shook, we have broken all of their foundation, all their wicked foundation. There is no place for them to hide anymore. Justice for Mohbad. Let us listen to our guests and we will be talking more.
Going to 6 months, going to 7 or 8 months. September, October, November, December, January, February, March. 6 months. He only job on loku. Abikoja, we go kunja ye gbogbo yin le debe. Koja ko ikonu omo politician loku. She Wumi o ti ri wa lewon sin. Abikoja pe Wumi loku. Mohbad ewon gbere le ma fi si bayi. E so pe òun ló pa. I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up soon until we get justice. Baba DJ Sanwo-Olu. Ṣàbẹ̀ pé per venture taba lọ rí justice yẹn látọwọ́ Hausa. Mi wà tribalistic nsin yo. Wàláì. Hausa gbé gbààbò ní million times Hausa ni mama dìbò fún. Kí Hausa gbé gbààbò, and so be it to every people that are genuinely looking for justice. Èyàn tí wà lókù yìí o. Mo wà tribalistic o. Ṣùgbọ́n ọmọ wa lókù yìí, ọmọ Yorùbá. Wá justice fún. Ọmọ sitting senator kú a month, kò tí ẹ pé month ko 2 weeks after tí Mohbad kú. Within 48 hours, wọ́n wá killer ọmọ yẹn jáde. Ẹ̀yin tí Mohbad lọ́mọ senator yẹn kú o. Ẹ̀yin olórí burúkú ọlọ́pàá tẹ́ ní ṣàǹkan tó jáde. Nǹkan tá burú ṣe ń bá gbogbo yín lẹ́yọ kọ̀ọ̀kan nìyẹn. Ọlọ́run á dájọ́ fún gbogbo yín. Tẹ́ bá fún wa justice, gbogbo ọmọ yín, gbogbo àkọ́bí yín, gbogbo ìdùnnú yín, ó máa lọ bá Mohbad lọ́hùn ni. Ẹ̀yin ìkà. Apologize àbí kó sanwó. Okay, àti ẹ fẹ́ wá sanwó sí. Wùmí ta la fẹ́ sanwó fún. Ibi tó rí ìwà àti lawyer ò ti pé nìyẹn. Ṣé lawyer ló bẹ kọ lẹ́tà náà pé ó mọ nǹkan tó pa Mohbad ṣùgbọ́n ò ní sọ olórí burúkú ọmọ. ṣé tó bá jẹ́ pé nílùú tó lọ́ba tó níjòyè èèyàn come out with a full chest. ṣètìrí Muturu Àgọ́ sọ pé no lawyer name on it too, the letter is fake exactly. Ó kàn lọ bá Sowore ni pé ẹ bá mi draft kíní, sorry ó lọ bá anybody mi mọ́ tó ń bá sọ̀rọ̀ ní Sahara. Ó kàn lọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni pé ẹ bá mi draft kíní kí n gbé síta. Mo wá wò deep, mo rí pé irú olórí búkú lọ́yà wo ló máa kọrú lẹ́tà yìí. So ọmọ ìtún mú wa ṣeré. Ṣé ń gbọ́ mi? Now, Falana wá pé Wunmi secretly. Ó ní ṣé òun ló ní ọwọ́ ọmú ẹ̀. Between myself and you, Wunmi sọ pé òun ò sure. Wunmi sọ pé òun ò sure pé òun lòun ní ọmọ yẹn. Ó jẹ́wọ́ fún lọ́yà. Ṣé wá pé èèyàn méjì ni òun parọ́ fún, doctor àti lọ́yà. Ó lóun ò sure pé Mohbad ló ní ọmọ yẹn. Now, Falana wá sọ fún pé kó lọ ṣe secret DNA. Ó ní kò ní ṣe lọ́dọ̀ òun ò káṣírí má bàa tú. Falana wá júwe ẹni tó kúrò lábẹ́ Falana tó lọ dá fẹ́ẹ̀mù ẹ̀ sílẹ̀. Falana wá júwe fún. Mi ní dárúkọ ẹni yẹn sìn, ṣùgbọ́n tó bá sọ pé mò ń parọ́, máa dárúkọ ẹni yẹn, máa dárúkọ chamber ẹni yẹn. Falana wá ní kó lọ ṣe DNA yẹn ń bẹ̀. Ó ní kóhun àti ìyá Mohbad lọ. Ó ní kóhun àti ìyá Mohbad àti kọ́gbé Liam lọ. Because Falana sọ fún pé káwọn tiẹ̀ tó lè bọ́ta sọ̀rọ̀, káwọn tó lè ṣe any case, káwọn tiẹ̀ kọ́kọ́ ṣọ́ ẹ pé ìjà táwọn fẹ́ máa jà, àwọn wà lórí òótọ́, àwọn dẹ̀ ṣọ́ ìjà táwọn fẹ́ jà. Ṣé pé bàbá yẹn náà ti gbà bọ̀dẹ̀? Ṣé pé bàbá yẹn náà ti gba owó? Ṣé ń gbọ́ mi? Now, on the 25th of February, Wunmi mo challenge ibo ló wà lọ́sàn. Wunmi, on the 25th of February, ó lọ sọ́dọ̀ solicitor tí Falana ní kó lọ bá, kó lọ ṣe DNA ń bẹ̀. Ẹ má bá mi love and like, kàn máa já fún gbogbo nǹkan ló máa fi já fídíò ìwálẹ̀ torí àṣírí mo fẹ́ sọ fún yín láàárọ̀ yìí. On the 25th of November, of September, sorry, of February, on the 25th of February, ṣé ń gbọ́ mi? Ní dédé bí ago ọ̀sán, ṣé wọ́n ti pé mo ti sọ fún yín rí pé tẹ́ bá rí Wunmi ta lè mọ̀ pé òun ni ọmọ ọwọ́ ẹ̀ ló máa kóbá àti ìyá Mohbad. Wọn ò mọ̀ pé Wunmi ni, to be fair. Ọmọ ọwọ́ ẹ̀ àti ìyá Mohbad ló kóbá ń jọ́ta sọ yìí. Ṣé dẹ̀ pé gbogbo ayé ló ti ń wò wá báyìí? Gbogbo ayé ló ti ń wò wá. Gbogbo ayé ni wọ́n ti ń wò wá. On the 25th of February, Wunmi lọ sí ọ̀dọ̀ solicitor yẹn lóòótọ́. Òkè ní ọ́fíìsì solicitor yẹn wà. Mi ti fẹ́ dárúkọ. Òkè lọ́fíìsì ẹ̀ wà. Tẹ́ bá rí bí Wunmi ṣe múra. Ẹ mọ̀ ó kọ́kọ́ da kíní àwọn Muslim borí. Ó tún wá fi nose mask sójú. Ó wá dé face cap. Ẹ lè mọ̀ pé òun ni. But Liam torí lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ àti ìyá Mohbad ló strike àwọn tó gbé fún mi pé kí lọmọ ìwà ṣe ń bí báyìí. Mi tí ní dárúkọ. Ẹ bá mi dìímú sọ́wọ́ sí i. Ìgbà tó débẹ̀ ṣe ń gbọ́. Ó ní bàbá Falana ló ń pè bàbá yẹn o. Ó ní bàbá ọ̀nà ti bá ẹni yẹn sọ̀rọ̀. Ìyẹn ni yẹn pé lórí ọ̀rọ̀ DNA ṣe ń gbọ́ mi. Ọ̀ni yẹn. Ọwọ́ lọ mú Wunmi ò lọ hospital because kọ́ má bàa dá mọ̀. Ọwọ́ mú swab. Wọ́n fi kó tó ẹnu ìyá Mohbad. Wọ́n fi kó ìtó ẹnu Liam. Ṣé fẹ́ gbọ́? Ó fi orúkọ Wunmi sí o because wọ́n mọ̀ pé tó bá dé hospital àwọn èèyàn ti mọ̀ nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀. Ṣé ń gbọ́ mi? Tó bá rí orúkọ Wunmi ń bẹ̀ àbórúkọ ṣóyẹ yín wọ́n máa tètè mọ̀ nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀. Orúkọ solicitor yẹn lọ fi sí. Ẹ bá mi dìímú sọ́wọ́ sí tí solicitor bá sọ pé mò ń parọ́. Àkúkú wá fàájá. Ṣé ń gbọ́ mi? Orúkọ solicitor yẹn lọ fi sí. Orúkọ solicitor yẹn lọ fi sí. Because Wunmi ní bàbá ní tó bá gbé orúkọ àwọn sí. Ṣé ń gbọ́ mi? Ó ní tó bá gbé orúkọ Wunmi sí àtọmọ ẹ̀. Àwọn tó wà lọ sí tu wọn mọ wíìsù. But unfortunately, kòkòrò tó ń jẹ̀gbà Wunmi, ìdí Wunmi ló wà. Kòkòrò tó ń jẹ̀gbà Wunmi, inú ilé Wunmi ló wà. Kòkòrò tó ń jẹ̀gbà bá Wunmi ẹgbẹ́ Wunmi gangan ló wà bá ṣe ń sọ la ṣe bá ṣe ń yọ sọ la ṣe ń yọ gbọ́ ṣé ń gbọ́ mi orúkọ lọ́ọ̀yà yẹn lọ́fíìsì wọ́n wá mú lọ hospital now tí Wunmi bá sọ pé mò ń parọ́ kó tó lọ bọ̀bọ́ kan wá ó wọnúlé Wunmi mò ń challenge lọ́sàn yìí ní àárọ̀ yìí ta ni bọ̀bọ́ tó wá mú fóònù fún ya Mohbad fóònù lọ fi gba Sátọdé lọ́wọ́ ya Mohbad tó gbé Sunday sí lọ́wọ́ Tecno fóònù ńlá ẹ lọ bá mi wọ́wọ́ ya Mohbad yìí tẹ̀sùmọ́ ya Mohbad Tecno fóònù ńlá tuntun wọ́n mú wá fún ya Mohbad lọ́dọ̀ solicitor ń bẹ̀ yẹn ṣé ń gbọ́ mi ìyá Mohbad wá ń bi Wunmi pé ta ló mú fóònù wá fóònù yìí Wunmi ní kó má wọ́rí pé wọ́n rà wá fún ni fóònù wo ló rà wá fún ya Mohbad ṣé fóònù yìí pé ó ń ṣe nǹkan tí Wunmi ní kó ṣe ni àbí lára àwọn tó pa Mohbad ló wá fún ya Mohbad fóònù ẹ lọ wo ọwọ́ ya Mohbad Tecno fóònù ló ń lò lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ Tecno ni bọ̀bọ́ yẹn ga báyìí ṣùgbọ́n ẹni tó gbé fún mi kò lè ya fọ́tò ẹni tí wọ́n ẹ má jẹ́ kí n já mi fẹ́ fún wọn lára ẹ lọ wo ọwọ́ ya Mohbad Tecno fóònù ńlá tuntun tí ẹ rọba lọ mú wá fún jọ yẹn bó wá ń wò pé ẹni yẹn ló wá ta ni ẹni ìyá Mohbad béèrè o irọ́ ò dá o meanwhile ṣé mo nǹkan tó sọ fún ìyá Mohbad pé àwọn fẹ́ lọ ṣe lọ́dọ̀ lọ́yà ṣé kí n sọ fún yín sá ìyá Mohbad ìgbà tó débẹ̀ ó ní lára àwọn nǹkan oh God kò má lè dá fún ìyá Mohbad o ayé ìyá Mohbad ò má lè dá o ìyá Mohbad ẹ̀yin Muslim tẹ́ fẹ́ so òkò àṣìtánì ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ìyá Mohbad ní kẹ́ bá mi fún God bless you wọ́n ti program phone yẹn ó ti tap phone ìyá Mohbad yẹn fóònù tuntun ló mú wá fún bọ̀bọ́ yẹn dẹ̀ ló mú wá ó ga ó dúdú báyìí ìyá Mohbad wá ní talent tó fóun ní fóònù yìí ó ní kí ìyá Mohbad má worry ṣé ń gbọ́ mi náà ẹ jẹ́ kí n máa sọ lọ. ìgbà tán wá mú DNA yẹn lọ ṣé ń gbọ́ mi Wunmi tó bá sọ pé mo parọ́ látọ̀nà hospital ní Awólọ́wọ̀ way lọ ti ṣe DNA yẹn Wunmi tó bá sọ pé mo parọ́ DNA yẹn látọ̀nà hospital ní Awólọ́wọ̀ way lọ ti ṣe DNA yẹn látọ̀nà hospital lọ ti ṣe DNA yẹn ọ́fíìsì solicitor yẹn Balógun ló wà off Awólọ́wọ̀ way ní Ìkẹjà mi ní dárúkọ solicitor yẹn àìtí débẹ̀ tá bá débẹ̀ máa gbé yín débẹ̀ Awólọ́wọ̀ way Balógun off Awólọ́wọ̀ way ní Ìkẹjà ní ọ́fíìsì solicitor tí Wunmi ti lọ ṣe DNA yẹn wà ṣé ń gbọ́ mi ẹ má bá mi kọ́ o látọ̀nà hospital ní Awólọ́wọ̀ way ní Ìkẹjà ibẹ̀ ló ti lọ ṣe DNA yẹn Wunmi sọ 480,000 ló san sínú Zenith account mi wá má account yẹn tó fowó yẹn sí but 480,000 Zenith account ló sanwó yẹn sí owó tó fi ṣe DNA yẹn 480,000 naira ló san sínú account yẹn olórí burúkú tẹ̀yin ẹ̀yin olóṣì kan dáwó fún ni Wunmi dẹ̀ kọ́ lẹ dáwó yẹn fún o olórí burúkú ẹlẹ́dẹ̀ ẹ̀gàn lẹ dáwó fún olè tó jẹ́ pé gbogbo àtisídẹ̀ǹtì ẹlẹ́dẹ̀ ẹ̀gàn kò dá lórí social media yìí ó bẹ̀rẹ̀ láti ibi tó ti wà homeless tó fún lé kí lẹ rò bọ́ ṣe ń pè ní ẹlẹ́dẹ̀ ẹ̀gàn jókòó ti PayPal ó jalè ní ó lọ àwọn èèyàn jìbìtì ní ó lè ní ẹlẹ́dẹ̀ ẹ̀gàn ẹlẹ́dẹ̀ Ọlábánjí Farmsy olórí burúkú ẹni tó lè lọ sọ 480 tó ń bribe gbogbo àwọn bloggers ẹ̀ kí ló dé tó wá fi dẹ́pẹ̀ ń dáwọ́ birthday fún ṣáyé yín fẹ́ bàjẹ́ ni àmọ́ láti mú fídíò Facebook yìí wálẹ̀ o. You are online on Facebook but kò show mi bí ẹ kàn gan pa ni okay wà online ṣé kí n máa sọ lọ okay thank you Facebook ẹni tó wá sọ fún mi ṣé ń gbọ́ mi okay we are still on Facebook okay that's fine ibo ni mo sọ dé 480,000 ló san sínú Zenith account tọ́ni kó fi carry out DNA yẹn ṣé ń gbọ́ mi látọ̀nà hospital ní Awólọ́wọ̀ way ní Ìkẹjà lọ ti lọ ṣe DNA yẹn ṣé ń gbọ́ mi Yeah. So, ibẹ̀ lọ ti lọ ṣe kinní yẹn. Àwa dúró 10 days. Ó sad. Mo ti sunkún. Ó sad. Mohbad kọ́ ló ní ọmọ ọwọ́ Wunmi. Mohbad kọ́ ló ní. Mo rò bí Wunmi máa bọ́ta, but kò lè bọ́ta not because it was not positive. Wọ́n mú kíní mama Mohbad lọ lóòótọ́. Wọ́n gbà tọ́ mama Mohbad. Meanwhile, ṣẹ́rí tọ́ mama Mohbad tó gbà yẹn. Generic ló fẹ́ fi confirm. Tí generic ẹ bá lè ti confirm pé 25% ṣó ti yé yín, ó mú ya Mohbad, ó ṣe DNA náà di 25th. Tó bá jẹ́ pé ó ṣọ́ fún Wunmi ni, kí ló dé tó lọ bá ya Mohbad secretly, kí ló dé tó daṣọ bójú tó lọ tó ń lórúkọ fi ṣe DNA. Wunmi gangan sọ pé òun ò ṣọ́ ìgbà tí Fálànà béèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀, ó lóun ò ṣọ́ ẹni tó ní. Fálànà dẹ̀ sọ pé káwọn tó lè bẹ̀rẹ̀ kéèsì kankan kó lọ ṣe secret DNA. Ṣé ń gbọ́ mi? Tó bá gba DNA ya Mohbad tó jẹ́ ìtọ́ ya Mohbad, ó máa wà inconclusive. Mohbad yìí wà láyé, kí ló tó lè lọ mú nǹkan lára Mohbad? Kí ló dé tí Wunmi ń sá tí ò gbé address ẹ̀ sílẹ̀ kó fún ní lẹ́tà tó bá fi, tí kóòtù máa fún ní lẹ́tà pé kó wá ṣe bó ṣe máa lọ ṣe DNA. Wunmi ò mú address ẹ̀ sílẹ̀. Up to bí ṣe sọ fún yín, Wunmi ń sá kò mú address sílẹ̀. Wunmi tó bá ṣọ̀ fún ẹ, mú address sílẹ̀. Wọ́n ti fi Darosha àti Prime Boy ẹ mú address yín sílẹ̀. Wọ́n dúró dè yín. We have a lot to do with everybody tó wà pẹ̀lú Mohbad níjọ́ tó kú.
How long can you hide the truth? How long can you pretend? Well, everything is now out in the open. Everything is out in the open. Everything is out in the open. Nothing else to hide from. Nothing else for Wunmi to hide. DNA that she secretly went behind to do. The result of it is out. They expected 25% at least, but unfortunately, it came out negative. I knew that Femi Falana cannot proceed on this if DNA is not certain. He's not going to go into a case, he's not going to go into a battle that he knows is going to fail, particularly a case that has been highly publicized as this one. Justice for Mohbad. Justice for Mohbad. Justice for Mohbad. We have been talking about it tirelessly. There are people who have not slept ever since the demise of Mohbad. And people started wondering, what exactly, how strong, how powerful can Wunmi and her family be? Upon checking, they realized that there is no power. There is nothing. They were just quick, fast in covering up, in manipulating. And they also had an opportunity to cover up their tracks. But unfortunately, their footprint could not be covered up totally. So according to our guest, Wumi was advised. In fact, she was asked, are you sure about the paternity of this child? And she said she is not sure. Well, she was asked to go get DNA done secretly. At least if there is a portion of certainty that indicates that Liam is a family member of the Alobas, then they can proceed on this case. But if that is not what it is, then Wumi will have to hands off and pay back all that she has stolen from Mohbad. The only thing she cannot pay back is the life of Mohbad that was snuffed out. So sad. So sad. So sad. So sad. So sad. So Wumi went secretly to the hospital that our guests talked about. She went there, registered under a fake name. She did not tell Mohbad's mother what they were about to do. But to shut the mouth of Mohbad's mother, she was given a new phone and they got a swab from her to test. She was told that lawyer Falana requested for this, that this will be part of the evidence to nail Mohbad's father. And since she is not happy with Mohbad's father, she quickly jumped. She accepted. She was so happy. She gave a specimen a swab from her mouth. She allowed them to take it. And they proceeded. Well, the test result is out. And it is clear that Mohbad is not the father of Liam. Obviously, it is clear to everyone who is smart enough to know that there is no way, there is no reason for Wumi and her family to come on social media to constantly fight against DNA. Unless there is something to hide. It is not normal for them to have fought this hard. It is not normal for them to have done that if they have nothing to hide. It's just not possible. It's not possible for them to have done this. For them to have done this continuous social media thing, fighting and all of that, it shows. It shows that Mohbad is not the father of Liam, and that Wumi is not sure. That Wumi does not know who the father of Liam is. So the only thing she could do is to continuously find a way to delay. But how long are you going to delay? How long are you going to continuously delay? You can only do that for a short while. To get to a point, you will have no option. You will have no option. And here we are today. She ran out of option. Lawyer Falana had to advise, look, the only way to be sure for us to have something concrete to fight is for you to make this DNA thing secretly. So she did it. She did DNA. And the result of the DNA shows that Wumi brought that child from somewhere else. Wumi brought that child from some other dude, not from Mohbad. Mohbad is not the father of Liam. Mohbad is not the father of Liam. Shame. Shame. Shame on you, Wumi. Shame on you, Wumi. Trying endlessly to steal what does not belong to you. You said you struggled, you suffered with Mohbad. So therefore, you have the right. That you have the right to reap where you have not sown. Really? Really? Wumi, now what are you going to do? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? What are you going to do, Wumi? What are you going to do? What are you going to do about it? Wumi, what is the way out for you? Are you going to continue to waste our time? Are you going to continuously waste our time, Wumi? Are you going to waste our time, Wumi? Are you going to waste our time? Are you going to waste our time? Wumi, are you going to waste our time on this justice for Mohbad? Are you going to still keep quiet on what Kpai Mohbad? Wumi, you can't. You can't. You can't. You can't. You can't waste our time. You can't. You can't waste our time. Wumi, you can't waste our time. You can't. You can't. You can't waste our time anymore. We know what everything is all about. We know what it's all about. It's quite unfortunate. I'm kind of thinking now that your lawyer will answer up. Your lawyer will answer up. Because he will not go into a battle that he knows that he's going to fail. He knows. He knows. He knows. He knows. So he's not going to. That's why I asked you to go and do this. And now that this result is leaked, what else can you do? What else can you do? What else can you do? What can you do? What can you do? What can you do? What can you do? There's nothing for you to do anymore. Do not waste time. You have wasted so much time. Imagine when Mohbad passed away. All you have to do is to say the truth and see if you'll be forgiven or not. But instead, you held on to everything. CCTV, you erased it. Everything disappeared. Just look at what you have done. If not that you made a mistake with this DNA thing that you went to do, that you thought you would do it secretly and nobody would know. But don't forget that everyone is aware of this. They are aware of justice for Mohbad. Look at it. 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 Look at what you have done. And you think you will go scot-free? You will not go scot-free. 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 No, not at all. You will not go scot-free. You will not go scot-free. You will not go scot-free. You cannot go scot-free. No, not at all. It's not possible. You can't go scot-free on this one. You cannot go scot-free. Enough is enough. How can you be this bad? Wumi? How can you be this bad? How can you be this wicked? At times, one will sit back and just look at the whole thing, and one cannot just but ponder on it, and I'll be like, what exactly? What is the aim? How can you rob someone of his life and still want to rob the person of his property, his stream revenue, and still want to rob the person of a child? You want to still force what is not his on him. That is triple tragedy, and it should not happen. His life is gone. You want to take his money. You want to also keep the memory of that person with a child that is not his own. That is triple crime, and it must not happen. It will not happen. It will not happen. It's not possible. It will not happen. It's not possible. You cannot eat your cake and have it, Wumi. You can't. It's not possible. It's not possible. You cannot eat your cake and have it. You just have to realize that this justice, the punishment that will come on you, will come so hard. And even to those that supported you in this demise, those like Darosha, and all of them, Adura, the younger brother of Mohbad, all of them together. All of them together. All of them. All of them together. All of them. All of them. All of them. All of them will be dealt with. What kind of wickedness is this? Wumi, now that it is clear that that child does not belong to Mohbad, what is your next step? 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 That is it. What is your next step, Wumi? Are you going to come to tell us that Mohbad forgave you already and that we should also forgive you? Is that what you're going to come out to tell us? Is that what you're going to come out to tell us, that Mohbad had already forgiven you, that we should also forgive you? Is that what you are going to sell to us now? That we should forgive you? But before we forgive you, can you please remember that Mohbad never treated you bad? And because he didn't treat you bad, then he deserves justice. And one of the ways to get him this justice is to let us see what happened through that CCTV. That CCTV is very important. Very important. And there is no escape. There is no escaping. You cannot escape from this. How can you escape from it? How can you escape, Wumi? How can you escape? You cannot escape. You can't escape. How do you want to escape from it? I'm kind of wondering how. You cannot escape. Judgment is already knocking at your door. So that's it. Judgment is already knocking at your door. So don't waste people's time. Don't waste people's time in trying to meander your way around. You can't. You cannot meander your way around it. It's called dead on arrival. You have failed. So just accept your failure. You have failed. Next time, when you come to this life, you realize that it is not everybody that you can kpai.